Identify how you would improve what that thing is. So a lot of times we go to different places and we look at different restaurants and different things that offer different services that I currently do. How would I improve this? How would I make an adjustment? I tell a lot of the clients that I cook for, it's nothing that you can say that can hurt my feelings because I've been doing this for a while, but the biggest disservice that you can do is just say everything is okay when it may not be. So if you have some different things that you see differently, just feel free to be able to let the person know. Develop a plan, write out measurable goals. I can't stress how important that is. Writing out your measurable goals. Right in my office on my desk to the left is a sheet that has all the different things that I want to do for 2025. And as I do them, I check them off because it kind of keeps you, even though you may have it in your mind, once you write it down and you visually see it, it just kind of hopefully holds you a little bit more accountable. Research and take the proper steps to legitimize your business. That's the one thing I can stress. Don't take shortcuts. A lot of times people who, in my business, if you cater, you got to have insurance. You got to have the different things that you particularly need to make sure that people are safe. You got to take the proper food safe handling courses. A lot of people, it's not just, I'm going to go ahead and cook it out of my house and, shuffle this food out. It doesn't work that way. You really need to be able to take the proper steps so that people feel, one, that you are a professional company, and two, they feel safe when they are hiring you as a caterer. And we have all of those in particular things. Develop an affirmation or mantra that you can refer back to when things may not be going so well or when you may need to be reminded of why you started in the first place. So a lot of times in business, you can have highs and lows. This time last year in April, I was cooking in a castle for a 3-day event for 100 people. It was like a $30,000 event. This year, I don't have that. But with that being said, you have those highs and lows. And you gotta sometimes remind yourself like, hey, listen, okay, you know what? This is where I'm at now, but this is where I've been at and I know that I can do it. Or you may have different things coming up where you feel so overwhelmed. This weekend, right now, we have an event on Saturday at a horse farm for over 100 people. And on Sunday, we're doing the Shore Sports banquet at the not Poland Springs, the RJW Barneris Arena. It's 450 some odd people. I actually was asking Mr. Peck if there was somebody that I could pull from here that he may know that may want to help out because we need people. It's Wednesday. And that's happening on Sunday. So it's different stresses, but I'm reminding myself, okay, this is why I did what I was supposed to do. I asked for this, and I'm reminding myself by the mantras that I repeat every day that it will all be, work itself out. I surround myself with people who have succeeded and are where I want to be and make sure they can speak freely into my development. The gentleman that's sitting right here before you has told me on several occasions, B, chef, that's not it. Chef, that's not how you want to do it. Chef, that's just not how it's supposed to go. And you have to be willing to have people in your life, in your sphere of influence, that can speak that freely to be able to tell you, because you can feel so strongly about something, but if it's not the direction that it needs to be in, you really need to be able to have that individual. You don't need people that are always going to say yes around you all the time, because if you have those individuals, they may be just saying yes to appease you, but it may not be necessarily what it is that you need in order for your business to be able to grow. Be patient, stay focused, stay consistent, and most importantly, stay committed. Keep someone on your team that will keep you accountable, things that keep you focused on the roadmap to achieve your goals. I have monthly check-ins with my team to be able to, let's revisit, let's see where we're at. How did this work out? How can we do something better? How can we do something different, just to continually try to improve? A lot of you guys go to restaurants. I know a lot of you guys frequent downtown. So if they're doing the same things, and sometimes it's okay to repeat that, but if they're not evolving or not growing with whatever the latest trend is or latest different things is, then how likely are you to continue to visit that in particular space? Different types of catering services that we offer, and there are many different types of catering services that are here. Full catering, we offer tray service. We do cooking classes, personal chef services where I come in to your home. We do meal prep. Barbecue Chef. We do the cooking channel on YouTube, which is where you can tune in and follow and subscribe to different things there. So if you can't make it to a class, you can go online and figure out how to be able to make a certain dish. And there are other different types of caterings that are out there as well too, that most people offer, but these are the ones that we offer. And the latest thing that we did last Thursday and Friday was a production company was shooting a commercial in Seaside, commercial for a pharmaceutical company, a cancer drug. And we had to cook on the set for the cast and crew of about 30 people, breakfast and lunch. Super cool. I would never look at the commercials like I look at them. I mean, it's just so much that goes involved in doing it. But we had an opportunity to be able to be there on set and doing the cooking for the cast and crew. So that was super cool. Last remarks is that I'm super grateful for the opportunity to be able to be here. The floor is open to ask any questions that you may have. I know I kind of ripped through the presentation, but I wanted to make sure that we got through it to save time for your questions. And the floor is open for you to ask anything that you want to ask about any aspect of what I talked about on today. Don't be shy, you can ask anything. Yes, sir.
What's the largest event you catered for?
So to date was the 700-person event, which was in North Carolina. It was for a military ball. It was a plated event. So now if you guys know anything about catering, plated events versus buffet. When you guys have your proms or whatever it is, it's usually it might be a buffet, or I'm not sure if it's plated event, but it's a large production. So we pulled in 2 trucks into a hangar. We set up massive lines in the back, and we had about maybe 25 to 30 servers, and they were walking out with trays, and we plated up each course and sent it out to the guys for the military. That was one of the coolest ones, as well as one of the largest ones that I've done. Yes.
Do you travel for like different places to do it?
Yes.
So, how do you like get the food? Do you have,
Very, very, very good question. So when we had to go to the castle, which was in Beach Lake, Pennsylvania, upstate New York, we had to do a site visit. And this is all about how you also charge and everything too, but we had to do a site visit. So then in the site visit of seeing the place, we had to scope out whatever local markets were around, making sure that we can get whatever products that we had that we might have missed when we traveled here. And then we grab and do whatever that we need to do. Now, if I had to fly someplace, now that place I drove, so we packed up a lot of stuff from our kitchen here, drove 2 trucks, and we offloaded there, and then anything that we needed to get on site, we got it from the local markets. But if I was to fly to North Carolina or to fly to California, it's just a matter of making sure before you do the event that you're able to get those in particular items that you are able to need. So when I always talk to the client, I'll ask them what's around, what stores are available, and then I have to plan accordingly to get there in enough time and have enough refrigeration and things like that to be able to store all the stuff that I need to get. Yes, sir.
In your career as like a chef, what's your favorite dish that you like ever made? Or like, yeah.
So, okay, so one of the things, great question. One of the things that one of my most requested dishes, and one of the things that I like to do the most, is a marinated flank steak. So I met a chef who used to do a lot of different things in the professional aspect. He used to work in different hotels, and he had taken a flank steak doing for a golf outing, and he had marinated it in barbecue sauce. And I was just like, I mean, how can we improve this? So I created an Asian marinade that just works on every occasion. I let the steak marinate, pound it, marinate it, and then I sear it on the grill, sliced caramelized onions, crumbled blue cheese. It's just an awesome, awesome dish, and it's one of my most popular sellers that we have, that most people request during barbecue season and in and out of season, because it's very versatile, that it can go on any type of setting. Yes, sir.
When you're a business, like when you find it in a dip, do you find yourself trying like new tactics for marketing, or do you kind of just try to like stick to what you've been doing and hope that it's gonna get back?
That is a great, great question. And that's one of the things that if I could have him answer, I would. But yes, so two things about that. When the business is in the dip, or when you create the advertising or you create the content and you're just like, man, this is it. This is the one that's going to go viral. It's going to hit. And it doesn't. It's so discouraging and demoralizing. But I can tell you this, that stay consistent because you don't know who's watching. I can't tell you how many people have seen me, how many people, parents from students that have been in this class from a lecture, hey, my daughter saw you at the lecture and she wanted to know if you can do our barbecue, for the summer.